Hello there, fellows. Do you remember those old days when everything was much easier and the grass was much greenier? Yeah, we had many questions, but there were no nightmares, no purple guys inside of spring suits for 13 years. More than that, we had no spring suits at all. Of course we have heard about them. Fungi had been referencing to them as yellow suits. Do you see? Everything wasn't so complicated. And one of the mysteries was the fact that Chica loses her nose. The reasons of this event are unknown. At this stage it has a nose, then it loses it for some reason. Many thought that it means that Chica has made bite of 87 because of that fact, but nope. FNAF 4 had said that we're not quite right, but also FNAF 4 gave us a hint connected with Chica and her nose. At the FNAF 4 minigame we can see a girl with the toy animatronic figurines, The Chica is fit and it has a cupcake, while the FNAF 1 Chica and the old Chica has no cupcakes, so it's definitely a toy Chica. But also there is one thing that was overlooked by almost everyone: it has no nose. Yeah, and more than that, the nose is near of her. Here, he lies on the ground, lonely and sad nose. It's obviously a reference to the toy animatronics and specifically to the toy Chica. Now, you can't dispute with that. But it may have two different explanations, and we will discuss it, but the most interesting thing that these explanations are so crucial that Dara itself can give us an answer, whether it's the bite of 87 or the bite of 83. Why the Chica's nose are so meaningful? Well, I will explain you a little bit later. So, the first option is that all these toy figurines are based literally on the toy animatronics. So, the toy animatronics were created firstly, and then these figurines were created based on them. Fungi in FNAF 2 said that the toy animatronics were created specifically for the FNAF 2 restaurant. All of that means that FNAF 4 happens after the creating of the restaurant of FNAF 2. But let me notice, creating doesn't mean opening. The restaurant may be closed, but the toys already may be selling. I hope you understand what I'm talking about. So, all of that means that FNAF 4 happens in 1987, but let's take a look on the second option. The second one is that all the toy animatronics which we see in FNAF 2 are based on the toys. That's why the toy animatronics are called that way. So Fazbear Entertainment created the different from all the animatronics figurines, and then they have decided to make these toys as animatronics. The differences between these figurines and the main characters are quite obvious. Just take a look on the Chica. It's fit, it has a cupcake in her hand, and it loses her nose. It's obvious. All of that will explain why does Chica in FNAF 2 loses her nose. It was meant to. I mean, the toy Chica not only was different from the usual Chica by its fitness and a cupcake, but also by the fact that its nose can be unconnected from her face. It means that everything in FNAF 4 happens before the creating of the restaurant from FNAF 2, and the only date we know before 1987 is 1983. So this option almost confirms that everything happens in the year 1983. And also this theory means that the mango which we saw in the home is a toy too, a literal toy, not toy animatronic. So guys, what do you think? Which point is right? Write in the comments please. And that's all today, hope you enjoyed and see you later. Bye bye!